Hey Love Hack. Today I use Medo to create Ready, the only sort of AI interview assistant that can actually use your own personal data, resume data, to generate a high level response to interview questions. So you can stay a top candidate in every sort of position that you apply to. Now, the front end is pretty simple. I used Medo to create this. I downloaded the file through Medo and um, I deployed it through Versal so I can actually get my nice um, sort of domain. And the main like the walkthrough is pretty easy. What happens is you click this whenever you're getting a um uh whenever the interviewer is asking a question, you record the whole question and it gets straight connected to our backend, which I'm going to talk about later, and it generates a response, which gets recorded right here. Now, what happens is after your audio file is actually recorded, it is recorded into base 64 and it is connected to our backend via webhook. Now, all try to like for this backend, we have to transcribe the audio file so we can get an answer. Um, and that can only happen by getting a binary file. However, our whole data is only recorded in a base64 format. Therefore, we use the code node to convert from base64 to binary file. And that is outputted as the name data, as you can see right here. And for transcribing, we use OpenAI's Whisper AI model, um, which is one of the best transcribing model out there. Now, these three nodes are actually where the main differentiator is. This is where we actually analyze the personal information. Now, this is our test user case for Ready's a sort of personal touch, in which there are three subsheets. One is the overview, which includes your name, email, LinkedIn, um, and summary. This is the work experience where there's a set of companies that you work for, roles, duration, and the description of what you actually did there so we can provide context. And finally, we used the education subsheet. Now, those sheets, each subsheet is actually analyzed, and from there it's merged the data in a specific format that an AI agent could understand. And once the merging is done, it goes into this AI agent and develops a beautiful response using Grok's OpenAI GPT OSS 120B. Main reason I use this chat model is because it's really, 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 really good um, for performance and it's free, which is actually what other API keys can't do. So once the answer is actually recorded, it responds back to the front end, which appears right here. I'm going to be showing you a demo, but not here, but in an actual interview. Hey, how are you doing, Shweta?
Good, good.
Yeah, so, sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
Tell me your experience about learning.
Oh, yeah, so I've been immersed in machine learning for the past several years. Started with my PhD in AI at MIT, where I basically focused on deep reinforcement learning for robotics. After that, I built autonomous driving perception pipelines at Tesla using PyTorch and TensorFlow. And then I moved on to Google to improve searching ranking algorithms with large scale recommendation models. Most recently, as the ML engineering lead at Shopify, I've been guiding a team of 15 engineers to basically deploy end to end recommendation and fraud detection systems in production, which basically helps with balancing model performance with scalability and latency. Across these roles, the biggest thrill has been turning that raw data into products that people actually use every day.
That's nice to know.
Yeah.